Damn. Yeah.
What's going on, everyone? Two Brothers Mining here with a beginning of your week crypto news recap. So I'm going to try to cover the last couple days here really quick, as I'm not going to be doing these every day like I normally have. Just comes down to really don't have all the time to be doing it. But let's start things off. Musk takes nearly $3 billion stake in Twitter. As a result, Doge spikes. So Elon Musk took a 9.2% stake in the social media company Twitter, according to a regulatory filing on Monday, today. He purchased about 73.5 million shares of the stock. And I know that it pumped quite a bit because of that. And so did Doge, Shiba Inu, and possibly a couple others attributed to it. But it all stems in March 25th. On a Twitter poll, Musk asked users whether they believe the platform adheres to free speech principle because he believes it is essential to the functioning of a democracy. And apparently people didn't think so. Over 2 million votes, 70% said that they did not believe Twitter adhered to free speech. And maybe because of that poll, he decided to take his stake in it. So the reason why I'm talking about it, because we all know Elon Musk is not directly connected to cryptocurrency, but he's a big investor. Tesla held about $2 billion worth of Bitcoin at the end of 2021, and I think it was like mid-2021, they started accepting Bitcoin as payment for cars, but then stopped because, the whole proof of work and climate change, and he just couldn't get on board with it, which I don't know if I really believe that, but that's what they're claiming at least. But they also accept Dogecoin for some of their company's merchandise, t-shirts and stuff like that, I would assume. So it'd be interesting to see what he has in plan for Twitter, being a very large stakeholder. I'm guessing his opinion's going to carry some weight. So honestly, I have a Twitter, don't really use it, more for just reading some crypto stuff more than anything. But it's a huge platform, and hopefully he does some good with it. So Ledger is partnering with the Sandbox to promote crypto education in the metaverse. So Ledger is the biggest, if not one of the biggest hardware wallets. So an actual piece of hardware that you use to connect to the blockchain to store your cryptocurrency. And they're partnering with blockchain game The Sandbox to promote crypto education in its virtual world. I don't really know what to think about that. On the surface, it's great. I think it's fantastic. The more education people can get about crypto, the better. But I don't think you would be in the Sandbox metaverse game unless you had some basic knowledge of cryptocurrency. And part of that basic knowledge is, how to protect yourself with a self-custody wallet. But maybe I'm wrong. I could be very well. People dove into NFTs headfirst without knowing a thing about cryptocurrency. So maybe it'll be the same for the metaverse. Who knows? But regardless, I can get behind it. The more education, the better, and hopefully people jump on board with this. Uh, also, let's see here. Ledger announced the release of a limited edition of the Ledger Nano S Plus. It's a brand new hardware wallet supporting NFTs by design. So, looks like they're jumping into the NFT space also. And it says here that the company plans to announce more details about the partnership at a later date. So I'll try to keep you guys in the loop about that. So the Indonesian government sets crypto tax at 0.1% to be levied starting in May. And it's not quite that. So they're going to be doing 0.1% on capital gains and 0.1% in VAT, or a value-added tax. Don't get me wrong, extremely low, and I think it's awesome. Basically, you pay 0.1% on any cryptocurrency that you buy, and this is well below the 11% that Indonesia charges for other products. And the reason that they're charging this is because they see cryptocurrency as a commodity, not as a currency. And then on top of that, you pay 0.1% in your capital gains from your crypto investments. And I say that like it's huge. It's not. 0.1%, I wish we were paying that on capital gains. I think in the U.S., you're somewhere around 30%. I could be wrong on that number. I'm just kind of pulling it out of the air. But if you hold it under a year, it's somewhere around 30%. So, yeah, 0.1% would be fantastic. So the EU Parliament passed privacy disclosing crypto rules to outlaw anonymous crypto transactions. So this was late last week, and I really wanted to get something out, but I just didn't have the time. So the EU Parliament voted heavily in favor of the privacy disclosing crypto rules. More than 90 EU lawmakers voted in favor of the proposal. The new crypto regulation aims to outlaw anonymous transactions. The move has been criticized by crypto exchanges like Coinbase and other lawmakers for curbing innovation in the industry and invading the privacy of the users. However, the proposal needs to be agreed on by both the EU Council and Parliament to be finally approved and enforced. So the privacy disclosing rules would bring the following changes. It would make the anti-money laundering requirements for conventional payments above €1,000 applicable to the crypto sector. This would mean that the crypto exchange would have to report to the authorities whether a customer receives over €1,000 of crypto from a self-hosted wallet. The payers and recipients of even the smallest crypto transactions would need to be identified, including the transactions with non-hosted and self-hosted wallets. The new regulation may target the unregulated crypto exchanges and cut them off from traditional financial systems. The law has been criticized by people in the industry and crypto supporters. The members of the center-right European People's Party condemned the move as being a de facto ban on self-hosted wallets and called it retrogressive to the EU. I mean, this is brutal. I really hope this gets shut down between the EU Council and Parliament, because it's devastating. Goes against everything really that cryptocurrency is. Yeah, I mean, I don't have much more to say about it. It's devastating to the industry in the EU, and hopefully it just doesn't go any further than where it is. So here's how you can protect yourself against phishing, as Trezor was just uh, at the heart of a phishing attack. So Trezor is another huge hardware wallet, and in its newsletter, uh, they have revealed that its newsletter has been compromised, warning users of phishing attacks. But luckily, the team's chief information security officer shared tips on how to stay crypto safe just days earlier. So, a couple things here just to help protect yourself in the cryptocurrency world, using strong, unique passwords, 12 or more letters or characters, uppercase, lowercase characters, digits, and special symbols. And if you can't remember it, write it down, keep it somewhere safe. Don't save it in your phone. Don't save it in an email. Don't save it in a Word document on your computer. Don't take a picture of it. Write it down. Keep it somewhere safe. Other tips include two-factor authentication, up-to-date software, using genuine software, avoid public Wi-Fi's, really just be aware of what you're opening on your computer. Check the sender, check the text, and check the links to make sure that they are what they're portraying themselves to be. Use antivirus and malware protection software. Try to stay as up to date as you can around cybersecurity. Back up your data and encrypt your data. So Trezor also went on to say that if your device has not been your Trezor device has not been affected. Even if your seed phrase is compromised by a phishing attack, you can continue to use the same device by wiping it and creating a new seed. And I will add, remove or send all of your cryptocurrency to a different address before you do that. I cannot stress that enough, and I don't know why it's not there in big bold letters. Once you wipe that seed phrase, and if you don't have it written down or memorized, essentially all that cryptocurrency on that wallet, it's gone. There's no way you're going to get it back. So transfer everything out of that wallet to a new one, wipe the Trezor, make a new seed phrase, a new wallet, transfer everything back. That's my recommendation. So a quick look at the market. Great, looks like ETH finally bumped over 3,500. I know the past couple days it's kind of been bouncing just above, just below, so nice to see it sitting above there right now. Bitcoin is still trying to get over that 47,000 mark. And looks like a kind of split day, 50-50, green and red. Looks like a lot of the smaller cap stuff is sitting red, but it doesn't look like it's too much. Everything's kind of that light red, a couple darker ones, but shouldn't be anything crazy. Let's take a look. Sandbox, I mean, minus 0.32%. It's really no change at all. So here's to greener days. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And see you guys later in the week for a midweek crypto news recap. Stay safe and stay tuned.
Bye.